Ahoy sailors, welcome back to Energy Travel Adventure. I'm Kai Energy, your host here on Energy Travel Adventure. And by me saying this phrase, I think that you already can guess of which cruise lines I'm going to be giving you my review today. And of course, it's Virgin Voyages. I finally get to do this video. For those of you who has been subscribed on this channel, thank you so much. But you guys know I don't cruise full time, even though I cruise often. Cruising is not my full-time job, so I have to balance things out. However, this year I have been in three cruise already. January, Virgin Voyages, Carnival Celebration, and there's another cruise that I'm doing pretty soon. So please stay subscribed. And of course, you guys know I try to stay active as much as I can in Instagram, TikTok, and also YouTube Short. So thank you so much for your support. And maybe if we reach 1,000 subscribers soon, I can do this more often. But today I'm super excited because Virgin Voyages was that cruise line that I always wanted to try, and it did not disappointed. I'm not gonna clickbait you. I'm gonna tell you stay to the end to give you the final verdict. No. From the beginning, I'm gonna tell you that I really liked Virgin Voyages, and I wasn't wrong when I had that illusion and that desire to try it. Was it worth the hype? For me, was 100% worth it with Virgin Voyages because they do things different. Starting with, it's an adults only cruise, and many people think that because it's a adults cruise only, they're gonna go to the wild, and that is not the case with Virgin Voyages. The truth is that they do party, they do have things for adults, meaning that you are enjoying yourself. It is also wellness and mental health oriented, I think, because there is enough space for you to work out, there is enough space for you to relax, unwind, and chill out. I definitely enjoy my experience. So let's start with a pre-cruise day, and I want to talk about this because I know that I mention all the time that if you want to cruise like a prop or avoid unwanted surprises, I always recommend to go to your cruise destination city port a day before your cruise so you can avoid the headache of rushing the day of your cruise, flying or transporting yourself to the cruise port. I always wanted to give you guys recommendation of places and hotels that I stay if they were great, like Stanton South Beach by Marriott. That was the hotel where I stayed, and it was super chic, a convenient location, also super close to South Beach. You have access to the beach. They have an amazing swimming pool, a spa room if you want to give yourself a luxurious treatment before your cruise and start distressing and ready to get into the fun. And of course, close to restaurants and location for you to have a nice days before your cruise. And another thing that is super convenient is also really close to this park Miami, which is an activity that you can do before your cruise. Virgin Voyages do things different, so you get actually a scheduled time arrival for the day of your cruise. My appointment was like for 4 o'clock, so I had enough time for me to still experience Miami. So I think this location was absolutely excellent for this occasion because what would I do during all these hours if I was like so far away? At least I have enough time to keep experience and also enjoying this amazing hotel location. This is no sponsor. This is just a honest review of this hotel. The only thing that was wrong with the hotel was one elevator that wasn't working, but that did not kill my experience. Again, my channel is about good vibes, trying to find always a way to enjoy your vacation. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money or how to spend it. I'm here to talk about my experiences. And then if there is something that you like on this channel, great, drop it in the comment. Thank you so much for your support. But this channel is not for bashing hotels, cruise lines, or things like that. I know that things are not perfect, and obviously you are paying money when you go on vacation. But me bashing a cruise line, and obviously I can tell you when the experience is not like that great. But me bashing a cruise line, I don't think that will fix anything. Maybe looking for solution, and then if you have any suggestion because you had a bad experience, I would always recommend to deal exactly with the company that you have the issues, not going on social media trying to express your frustration. Talk to them to see what you can get or something. Okay, so back to cruise day. This was my first time boarding a cruise so late. It was like 4 o'clock appointment, super smooth process. I could not record a lot in the security checkpoint because they told me that I couldn't. This is the second time that in two different cruise lines they tell me that I'm not allowed to record. And at the beginning I was like, why? But it makes sense. I mean, you're in a security checkpoint, you're not supposed to record. But anyways, process was super fast. There wasn't a line at all. There wasn't like crowds or anything like that. And I was on my way to the beautiful Valiant Lady. As soon as you enter the ship, you enter to like I think the center. Their version of their entrance is like this big spiral, a staircase, and everybody was there, of course, because that's where everybody get to see right when you get inside the ship. I didn't experience a lot of frustration. There was just people lining up for guest services. There was other people trying to find their room, but it didn't feel like rushing or pushing or anything like that. It was like, good job, adults. You guys were behaving. So that was great. First thing I did was to find my stateroom. This was a sea terrace on deck number 9. It was a very modern, chic, European style cabin. I really enjoy this. This go well with the things I like. I heard from other reviews they don't like because they feel that this looks like IKEA furniture or the decoration. Let me tell you my personal experience. I love this type of decoration. It's so modern. You can control the mood, the lighting mood of your room with a tablet that is in your cabin. You can also control the temperature. The way you call your room attendant is through a button in the wall. It's not like putting a sign outside. There is a ring bell in your cabin as well. One of your family member want to come inside, you can just ring the doorbell, or even your cabin attendant. The bed was a queen size bed. It was comfortable to me. There was enough storage as well, many drawers. They weren't like a big, huge like drawers, but there were enough of those drawers to put all my stuff. And I normally don't unpack, but lately I have become an unpacker on my cruise. The balcony was a plus. There was no obstructive views, and also the best highlight was the hammock. I spent so much time here. It was super relaxing. Friend add-on to a cruise cabin. So great job, Virgin Voyages, for putting a hammock on a balcony. The bathroom wasn't the biggest bathroom in the world, but it got the job done. And big shout out highlight to the rain shower. And the lighting in the room was super great, something that I also look forward. So cabin 10 out of 10, location convenience, easy to navigate to get there. Let's talk about the food on board. One of the first things I did as I got on board, because Virgin do things different. So they do have a sail away party. They leave Port Miami, I think around 6 p.m. But you have to make reservation. Their version of a specialty restaurant are included on your cruise fare, but you have to make reservation through the Sailor app to the restaurant that you want to have dinner every single night. And I did a reservation very close to the sail away party time, and it was a razzle dazzle, and that was the first restaurant I tried. This is like very different concept of a restaurant. It's like healthy, but they also have naughty options in the menu. It was super good though. Waitress was amazing. The food so far, it has been one of the best food that I have ever had on a cruise ship. It was that great. And not only Razzle Dazzle, also Extra Virgin, which is their Italian restaurant. Also the Wake, which is a chic, modern steakhouse, delicious combination also with seafood. Very delicious. I also went to Gombe, which is like their Japanese restaurant. Asian food, super good, very fun, interactive, and you get to also meet other people. I really like this idea of how they make you be social if you want to. One restaurant that I was very curious to try was Test Kitchen, because I heard so many things. Some people like it, some people didn't like it, because this is a concept where the chef is testing different flavors, and it was very different and it was good. Honestly, I didn't hate it. The only thing that I didn't like was a drink that for me it literally tastes like Listerine. Other than that, everything else was really great, and I would definitely try it again. Remember, if you're doing a Virgin Voyages cruise, go to your Sailor app and make those reservation, but like for today. Other than specialty restaurant, of course they have other places and locations for you to eat, like the galley, which is considered a different concept of a buffet, which I really love. So there's no like extremely huge line, people fighting to get food, nothing like that. Just basically you get served and you can order what you want, or you can sit down, and also you have like this menu. The menu has like a red flag that you can rise if you the waitress can bring the food for you. So there's also to go food that you can bring to your cabin. There's the pizzeria, which was amazing, and I'm not talking junky and garbage pizza. It was pizza that was made right there. It was delicious. There are many bars in the cruise, so many like chic style and different. I mean, wherever you go, there's like a bar. There's in the back, to the front, in the middle. There's even a champagne bar around the ship. There's so many things to do. There is a gym, there is spa, There's even a tattoo place where you can get your tattoo, you can get your money, your pedicure, also go kickboxing. There's also one pool that I think they call it the wall beam pool. It's like this round pool that has like the jets, and you get it has like sitting in the middle, so people go there just to chill and enjoy and relax. Another great point, there was so many spaces at the top with like chairs, and also like I would say like a version of a clam chair. In the back of the ship though, they have like tamaran nest, so you lie there and you see the ocean. It was a really cool experience. And also rent cabanas. Entertainment on board was different, super different. Like the first night I went to the manor, which is also their nightclub, and there was a comedian show who's comedian magician. It was very different, and I had so much fun. Same night I tried the club, and it wasn't crowded, surprisingly. I mean, there was people, but I think enough people. I would recommend to attend to each one of the shows and activities because they're really good. And also, if you want to, if you're a player, there's a casino, completely different. I never saw the casino crowded. Also have trivia. They have an arcade, so if you want to bring your inner child out during your selling with Virgin Voyages, you can also do that. And of course, the highlight of the ship is Scarlet Night. Scarlet Night was the best cruise party night that I have ever had on a cruise ship. It was so great. This happened in the entire ship. Early, everything goes red. You have to dress at least with a splash of scarlet red. You're not required, but just makes it more fun. They have even a story about Scarlet Night, which is like so funny. Scarlet Night, definitely 10 out of 10. Ports were Cozumel, and then also Bimini's Bahamas, the beach club of Virgin Voyages. Cozumel, I did not book an excursion. I did get off of the ship, and then I explored like very close to the ship, all the shop stores. There's not much to do around there, so I would definitely recommend if you want to interact with the Mexican culture, book an excursion. They have many interesting one, and maybe in my next voyage, I would definitely consider booking an excursion. And hopefully also the weather looks nicer because this day was like cloudy and also started raining. For the beach club, I love it. Was very, very nice. You get the same quality of service that you get on board, and you also get things included, like the food is included, the drinks are included, besides alcohol, of course. So virgins with the alcohol drinks do things different. You can add a bar tab on your cruise, but you have to add the bar tab before your cruise. Add a bar tab. I added a bar tab, and it was completely worth it. And then you can also use it here at the beach club. The beach club has two sides, one that is like really lit, and the other one is more like chill. DJ pools, the access to the beach is like literally right there, and there is enough chailons and spaces to sit down. Now I would recommend, if you're looking for a nice spot, get off the ship earlier. This was a very short cruise, however I enjoy every single day, from the pajama party, Scarlet Night, all the shows. Also in the back of the ship, I believe was in deck 5 if I'm not mistaken, hopefully no, 5 or 6, in the back of the ship is this amazing spot for you to unwind, chill out. There's a bar. They also have live music on time or some sort of activity. One of many of my favorite spot on board Virgin Voyages. I think the Virgin Voyages highly, highly, highly has potential to become my top number one cruise line by like so far. And I had a really great experience. I cannot wait to repeat my next voyage with Virgin. And of course, stay tuned for more cruise review. Please hit that like button if you like my reviews. If you are enjoying Energy Travel Adventure, please keep supporting. And I always stay active in short form content like YouTube Short, Instagram, or TikTok as Energy Travel Adventure. I'm Kai Energy, your host here on Energy Travel Adventure. Thank you so much for your support and for watching today. And if you're going on a cruise with Virgin Voyages, drop it in the comment which ship it is, and or what is your itinerary. Or if you already went, let me know how was your experience. I see you in the next video. Bye for now.